How did you meet?
Go ahead, Ted.
What? I reached out to him, told him happy birthday because he had his birthday's the day before my mom's, and so I felt bad that this new guy is in town and doesn't have anything to do for his birthday. But he didn't come to birthday dinner, so.
I was a little scared.
Whatever.
I thought she was a creeper. And I didn't know that everybody's phone number was linked at Certifying Speed, and so I thought it was really odd that I was the new guy of like 6 days, and this girl had my phone number and texted me happy birthday.
But then he invited me to dinner that Friday night after staff meetings. I had worked late, and so he invited me to dinner. I thought we were going to dinner with like people from work, and I get there and it's the steakhouse at Old Jail, and it was just the two of us. So that's kind of where it all started. We went hiking the next day and fishing, and he realized that I don't like water where I can't see what's below me, so he probably thought I was a little bit uppity.
Taylor was not the greatest fishing companion. Taylor had brought some kind of shoe that shouldn't get muddy. So I'm up to my waist, she's trying to stay on the bank, never casted a fly rod. It was a recipe for disaster. I got 3 bites and we never caught any fish. And that was kind of how we met.
I couldn't be taken, but then you took me. You gave me words to write. You went and changed my sound. Now you're the song I wanna sing. You're the story I wanna tell. You're the reason I believe that honey love is a ringing bell.
The mustache. He grows one. The decoys that he wants, not decoys. What are those called? What are those called? Mounts. Those 4, but that was a serious compromise. So.
The girl cannot miss a meal. She cannot miss a meal. By God, if it's 8, noon, and 6, there better be a meal, there better be a snack, there better be 2 snacks, and I'm just, you eat when you eat. You don't, it's not planned, it's just destined. Just because a lot of things I've done that Taylor just took a risk on that to me were impactful of just, here's someone who's never skied out west. I just said, screw it, let's go. Let's throw an admission in the wind.
Let's go skydiving.
Yeah.
Puke my brains out for hours after.
Eric and I planned on skydiving, and Taylor was upset that I hadn't invited her. Here's a girl that's afraid of being motion sick and afraid of heights, and by God, she wants to go skydiving.
And mine's probably the first trip we took down to Texas, and it was a work trip, but we turned it into a fun trip afterwards, and that was the first time I met his family and a lot of his friends.
Taylor and I enjoy doing things in concert independently. So what I mean by that is I like to make messes. Taylor doesn't necessarily enjoy cleaning up messes, but she's damn good at it. You know, I gotta be honest, for all my life and anybody's life, you always hear opposites attract, and I never believed that. Taylor is honestly different in a lot of things, specifically cleanliness and orderliness. My mom's gonna laugh when she sees this here in a couple months. My mom used to ride me about put your clothes away, make the bed, pull the shower curtain closed, and it'd take 2 years for me to learn that, you know, when I get in the shower, I gotta pull that shower curtain closed. Against my better judgment and against my grains, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. She plans things against my better judgment. You know, I got a calendar that runs 12 months away with plans full that Taylor says, you know what, if I put it in that calendar, it's locked and loaded. You can't back out of it. She rounds me out to be a better person just in being accountable, honestly. I mean, you make a plan, you keep a plan. You told someone you do something, keep the planes. And so that's probably my favorite thing about Tayler.
I can be so uptight and structured in life that he helps balance that, and I also help balance his free spirit to where I feel like we're a really good balance for one another. And I just love that he loves so many people and so many things, and he's passionate about just about everything that kid likes. Like, he is passionate about it. I've always grown up loving the way that my parents have a marriage and watching them, through the good days, the bad days, all of that. And I look forward to having that opportunity to do that with Carson.
Bit on my mind of, you could tell Taylor's getting antsy, friends are getting engaged. We're not the youngest crayons in the box here, we're kind of worn down. When are you going to buy a ring? It's been a while. And one day, just out of the blue, I think we might have been driving the farmer's market to buy produce to make salsa. And Taylor said, we passed the church or something, she said, would you go to church sometime? Should we go to church sometime? And it was that point I just kind of let out a big sigh of, wow, that every worry I've had is gone. That was it. It's time to get serious about buying a ring. And so that was that kind of point.
Let's not waste time, we'll take this slow. We've got miles behind us and miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two.
I may or may not have been hinting pretty heavily of we should get engaged. Seriously though, we should get engaged. And we had gotten pizza for dinner, which is a normal thing if we're busy doing something. We were making salsa before going out of town. So it was a late night. I'm folding laundry. I'm in my best outfit of gray sweatpants and a gray t-shirt, really looking good. And he just kept teasing me, and I was getting frustrated because I was like, stop, we have so much to do, stop.
We got gallons of salsa sprayed around the house. We're canning salsa, we're making salsa, we're picking tomatoes, it's a mess. And somehow or another we got on the topics of engagements. We're fixing to do a wedding that I was in. And I kept joking about how, oh yeah, maybe one of these days I'll buy a ring. And she started to get a little flustered. And I kind of sneak away into the gun safe. I grab this ring and I'm wearing basketball shorts. I'm like, I can't hide a ring box and a pair of basketball shorts. This is obvious. So she goes to fold something, she turns around, and I popped in the living room. And I still couldn't believe I did it. And she turns around, I was like, so you want to marry me or no? And she was like, what? And I was like, will you marry me? And she was like, you're kidding. And she grabs the ring, she looks at it all this goes on, she starts crying. I haven't heard an answer yet. She starts hugging me, gives me a kiss, and she puts the ring on. And I was like, so I'm assuming that's a yes, or? And she finally said yes.
Yeah, you and I as one will always
Yeah.
be better than
I love you.
two.
We love you.
Oh,
We
who's we?
love you.
Oh, our family and
Yeah,
friends.
they're going to watch this here in 2 months.
We love you.